Well, here's the physics lab. I guess we'll go in the physics lab. As far as I can tell, there's no one here. But I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. Oh no. It's coming from over there in the back. Oh, he's in the back room. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Oh no. Taka! Oh no, Taka. Oh, there in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead. Ifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after the other. No, they weren't nightmares. This is a harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. Still. Why is this happening? Guys. Another hammer? Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than the other ones. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too? Ew, is it? Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, that's right. She faints in blood. Is it alter ego? Did he gain a body and sentient? Well, I mean, he was sort of sentient. Taka. Why did this happen? Oh, Toko. No, Toko just fainted. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. Dude, there's an entire floor of hot pink right there. How can you miss it? We've tried everything to wake her up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like you said, I should just leave her alone.
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Yeah, about that. What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. How did you forget that, Makoto? Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. How?
Damn.
Of course, come on. So, Sakura Byakuya and I rushed out of the... We just left Toko down there. We couldn't even drag her with us. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Oh, hi, Celeste. Aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all... Oh, I'm not even doing the voice anymore. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Why did it... Why? Weren't y'all in there with him? How did that happen? Hifumi's body has disappeared. I'm sorry, what?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Oh, if we keep running back and forth to the nurse's office to up here... I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Oh, yep, it's gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. Oh, y'all did go somewhere. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused.
Ugh.
We're all gonna die here. You're not very peppy today, are you, Celeste?
What did you say?
I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Huck has been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be Taka too?
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko? Oh no, Toko.
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? You totally did have it. You look so smug about that too. Sakura could have easily carried her.
huh?
So she's still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Oh, everyone stop fighting. Right now, we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Oh my gosh, back up the stairs. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs heading back to the 3rd floor. We do not need to do cardio today. Oh yes, back to the equipment room. And when we got there, Toko is still there. Oh, thank God you're okay. Oh, but Taka's gone. There was something very different here. Oh, look, they look like they dragged him. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared.
This
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka's disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying it disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine.
Ugh.
Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. Oh. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people. But is that a maximum of 2 people per person?
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they break that rule,
Shing!
I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Thank you, Monokuma. Very enlightening. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? Maybe. I can really see him wanting the 10 million. Because he's a fake psychic. And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
what?
Maybe she got locked in the closet. Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? It's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then.
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching.
But.
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean.
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Do we? Oh, I can't go back in the physics room, okay. Oh, maybe I wasn't close enough to the physics room. It's like, I want to poke around in here a little bit more. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a blood stain. Are we not going to talk about the trail leading off of it? Jeez. Okay. This is a tarp. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing worth thinking about too much. Oh, I got a coin though. Coco, are you ever going to wake up? Okay, we already got the other hammer. We'll leave that. If I were a dastardly mastermind and I wanted to hide bodies, where would I put them? Why would I put them? We already know they got killed by a hammer. I did not know that would open up the... Oh my gosh. I have a mini map. Oh, hey. Hey, guys.
Huh?
Where could 2 bodies have disappeared to? Right?
Damn.
You need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Rattle, rattle. The door must be locked. That's suspicious, because it was... Oh, that's not what I want to do. No. It was open before... What does this man have against lockers? What room was this? Oh, the rec room. Oh, oh, what door is this? Oh, that's to leave the area. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. I thought it was an extra door. You know, you say that, but I am pretty sure there's going to be a body in one of these lockers. Oh, Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. You mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Where's the repository? What is the repository? Let me rephrase that. Is that the trash? No, everybody's in the art room. Oh, I didn't go the right way. Look, I tried to open that door. They didn't open. I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. I thought you found their bodies. Look, I'm gonna kick this door down. Now what did I see? Oh my gosh. Look, it's that tarp that I said was unimportant. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Huzzah! I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, again, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. I know. I miss Taka already. Awful. This is all just so awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh my gosh, he's not dead. This wasn't...
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
All right, Jon Snow.
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu. Hiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. Ugh, this isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. Go back to your room, Byakuya. You said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. But we don't know why, although money is a very good option. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi? And then going so far as to hide their bodies? A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers? Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If that's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. Oh, it's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Can we... Okay, there we go. It's like, can we investigate? First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt. She has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder,
Phew!
only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
Then we need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened? So just one person.
Well, now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
Hey, aren't there mallets missing from the wall behind us? You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
What?
I'm offended. When did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk-sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk-sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. There are hammers missing. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the truth bullet section. There are hammers of all different sizes, although some are like mallets. Mallets. Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added. Okay, there's still some missing and we're not even gonna, like... Okay, whatever. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Mamakuna file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move it? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added. Okay, yeah, we figured that one out like 20 minutes ago. Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was a killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here at the repository. All the way from the 1st to the 3rd floor. And all without anyone noticing. How the heck? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Hey, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Hifumi's glasses have been added. Did Hifumi walk himself up here? Oh, did they use the dolly? It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. Oh, that's what rolled through the blood. Okay. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? I wonder. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh, nope, nope. I don't want to leave. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room. Okay, that was different. What else do we need to look at? I guess we need to talk to people. What you got, Byakuya? Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
And what is that? Oh, and is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all? Yeah, the other thing that bothers me is why they'd bother killing two people.
What?
Because all the rules says is if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
And don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, what's with that attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? It was so rude.